This is Sivyanatha Physics lecturer from Minority Moraji Desai Residential PU College, Raichur. Dear students, in this video we are going to discuss one of the 5 marks concept in the first chapter, that is derive an expression for electric field due to electric dipole at a point on its axial line. Axial line means what? The point which is kept along the x-axis of the electric dipole. Okay. So for explanation purpose, consider two charges minus q as well as plus q. These two are separated by a small distance 2a. Right? Here, see here. This is plus q and this is minus q. These two charges are separated by a distance 2a. That is the electric dipole. So here from O to plus q, distance is what? A. O to minus q, the distance is what? A. Total distance between two opposite kind of the charges here we consider, that is 2a, that is a electric dipole. Okay. Then here we are going to find out electric field due to electric dipole at a point P. At a point P. The point P which presents distance r from the center of the electric dipole. Center of the electric dipole. Choosing the point that is r from the O to O means it is the center of the dipole to the point P, that is r. What is the distance from the minus q to point P? That is r plus a, because that is P to O. We consider that is r. Then extend other to minus q. This is a. R plus a. It becomes r plus a. Similarly, the point P which is present from the negative charge, that is r minus a, because of here to here r, but it is a sharp, right? My plus q to P, that is r minus a. So you have to concentrate here to write this the distances from the negative charge as well as positive charge as well as at the center of the dipole axis to the point of P. Then easily we can explain all the concept in the derived expression for electric field due to electric dipole at a point on its axial line. Dear students, here we consider two charges, right? These two are separated by a small distance, that is 2a. The point P which is present at a center of the dipole axis to the point P, that is r. Negative charge to the point P, that is r plus a, and positive charge to the point P, that is r minus a, choosing like this. Here we are going to find out the electric field due to electric dipole along the axial line at a point of P. Okay. So here, first here, electric field intensity. This is electric field intensity. Electric field intensity at a point P due to charge minus q, or we can choose that is plus q also. Okay, whatever we can choose plus q or minus q. If we choose here plus q due to charge, that is plus q. The electric field you have to write, that is E1 electric field due to plus charge. For positive charge electric field lines, they are moving radially outward. Therefore, its direction is like this. E1 direction is like this from the positive charge. As electric field we can write, this is 1 divided by 4 pi upon naught. Charge, that is plus q divided by distance from the plus q to the point P, that is r minus a. R minus a whole square. So what direction that is E1 electric field it is moving radially outward along, we can say that is along BP. Its direction is along along the BP. It's moving like this along the BP. This is the first equation, and this is the equation number 1. Similarly, here I completed for a positive charge, then negative charge. Same, we have to write the same thing here. Electric field intensity, electric field intensity at a point P due to charge, that is minus Q. The previous this is plus Q, but this is minus Q. Electric field at a point P due to charge minus Q. The electric field I have chosen here E2, but this electric field direction will be like this because negative charge, it is toward the electric field and they are moving toward the negative charge. Therefore, this is E2 is equal to, you have to write that is 1 divided by 4 pi upon naught Q divided by, what is the distance from point P to A, R plus A. This is R plus A whole square. It is along the direction PA, along the direction PA. It's moving like this. But here, one thing you have to remember, dear students, E1 as well as E2 both are in opposite direction. It makes an angle is 180 degree, right? Opposite direction makes an angle is 180 degree. So just here, then we have to find out net resultant electric field at a point of P. Using this is equation number 2. After completing equation number 1 and 2, so you have to resultant electric field intensity at a point of P. You have to find out now. That is resultant electric field at a point of P. Both are moving in opposite direction, but here one thing you have to remember, E1 which is always greater than E2. E1 which is always greater than E2 ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ electric field E1 strength as compared to U2 ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ E2 ಗೆ E1 greater ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So then you have to find out that is resultant electric field for this, that is along the axial line. You have to write that is EA. A means along the axial line. E, this is electric field, result electric field. Here we can write this is E1 minus E2. This is equation number 3. So substitute equation number 1 and 2 in 3. Substitute, or simply we can say that is put equation number 1 and equation number 2 in equation number 3. Put equation number 1 and 2 in 3. Here E1 we have 1 by 4 pi naught Q by R minus A whole square, and E2 we have 1 by 4 pi naught Q divided by R plus A whole square. Substitute these two, that is EA is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi upon naught Q by, that is R minus A whole square minus 1 divided by 4 pi upon naught Q divided by, that is R plus A whole square. Here to take the common here, Q divided by 1 by 4 pi upon naught outside, that is EA is equal to Q divided by 1 by 2 by 4 pi upon naught, remaining is 1 by R minus A whole square minus 1 divided by R plus A whole square. Okay, here cross multiply, that is EA is equal to Q divided by 4 pi upon naught, this is here r minus a whole square into r plus a whole square. This is the equation. We have a standard formula a minus b whole square into a plus b whole square, that is a square minus b square whole to the power square. We have to write the standard formula in mathematics. This is a plus b whole square formula. This is a minus b whole square formula. Okay. This is EA is equal to Q divided by 4 pi upon naught that extend a plus b whole square formula r square plus a square plus 2ar minus keep this one as it is here. Again we have to extend. This is r square plus a square minus 2ar minus 2ar. This one we can write, that is r square minus a square whole to the power square. Okay, multiply minus inside the bracket, that is EA is equal to Q divided by 4 pi upon naught. This is r square plus a square plus 2ar. Here multiply r square minus a square minus into minus becomes plus, that is 2ar divided by r square minus a square whole to the power square. Here a square, r square, a square get cancelled. There are two values, 2ar as well as 2ar. Two values, 2ar plus 2ar becomes what? 4ar. This is EA is equal to Q by 4 pi upon naught. It becomes 4ra divided by r square minus a square whole to the power square. Okay, so we can write this one in this fashion also, that is EA is equal to Q by 4 pi upon naught. Here 2 into 2ar divided by r square minus a square whole to the power square. Okay, multiply Q inside this equation, that is EA is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi upon naught. This is 2 into Q into 2a into r divided by r square minus a square whole to the power square, right? Just Q value take here inside the bracket, Q into 2a. We know the definition or the definition of electric dipole. It is a product of charge and distance. Q into 2a, that is dipole moment. Okay, we can write this as EA is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi upon naught. It becomes P, right? 2p r divided by r square minus a square whole to the power square, which is direction its direction along the AP. Its direction always, because of a even which is greater as compared to E2, therefore net resultant electric field it is along the dipole axis. Dipole axis direction is always from negative charge to the positive charge. Okay, that is EA is equal to 1 by 4 pi 2p r divided by r square minus a square r square minus a square whole to the power square. You have to write like this here, dear students. This is very important. This is equation number 4. This is equation number 4. Okay, then you have to write this gives it is derived expression electric field due to electric dipole at a point along the axial line. You have to write up to this for 5 marks. EA is equal to 1 by 4 pi 2pr divided by r square minus a square whole to the power square. Okay, then we can write this one in the vector form also. In vector form. So vector form this is EA vector is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi upon naught. This is 2p vector direction along dipole axis, along the dipole axis. Okay, you can write up to this equation also. That is EA vector is equal to 1 by 4 factor not 2 p r divided by r square minus a square to the power square into p cap. We can write like this: r EA vector is equal to 1 by 4 factor not 2 p vector. On the p you have to write this vector form because dipole moment having the vector, right? You have to draw the vector here. 2p vector r divided by r square minus a square root to the power square. In the place of p cap we can write like this. Clear? Then this is in vector form. For short electric dipole, then for short electric dipole, r which is very greater than a, therefore we neglect a. Then this equation becomes here, that is EA vector is equal to 1 divided by 4 phi after naught 2p r divided by r square minus 0. When neglecting, right, it becomes what? R square whole to the power square becomes what? R to the power 4. We can write directly, right? It becomes what? This is r to the power 4. Here also one r, here also one r get cancelled. Finally, that is EA vector. This is p cap. We have the vector p cap, right? EA vector is equal to 1 divided by 4 phi after naught 2p divided by r cube. In the place of p cap, we have to write this is p vector. This is electric field along the electric field due to electric dipole along the axial line. Whereas EA vector is equal to 1 by 4 plus 2p vector divided by r cube. See here, dear students, here we have to discuss some special cases for this. See here, direction, resultant electric field direction like this. Dipole axis direction, same direction. Electric dipole axis as well as resultant electric field, both are in the same direction. What is the angle? The angle theta becomes what? Angle, special cases. 1, resultant electric field as well as dipole axis both are in the same direction. It makes an angle is 0 degree. Also, second point, electric field which is always inversely proportional to the cube of the distance. Electric field which is always cube of the axis. For that is electric dipole. But electric field due to point charge, that is square root. That is 1 E is directly proportional to 1 by r square. But electric field due to dipole, that is E is directly proportional to 1 by r cube. You have to remember. Okay. So here, what is the angle between electric field as a dipole axis for axial line? We have to say that is 0 degree. They can ask for 1 mark. What is the direction? What is the angle between the resultant electric field as well as dipole axis? Is always 0 degree. Okay. This is very important for